There are at least 5 villains who are probably right, but the way that they handled it was so chaotic that I am tired of pretending that they made sense. Because
Please hold for a very important message.
you can tell the brainstorm session was normal, and then someone said, "Hear me out," and ruined everything. Allow me to present the highlights of this disaster. First, we have Thanos from the MCU. Look, overpopulation was a real problem, but he had a magic bedazzled glove that could alter reality. Instead of doubling resources, he played cosmic whack-a-mole with half the universe. All he had to do was increase supply. This is what happens when a man refuses to use the settings menu. Then there's Lotso from Toy Story. He wanted structure, stability, a toy community that actually looked out for each other. Great vision. Then he turned the daycare into a plush dictatorship run by a strawberry-scented warlord. My guy, you could have just built the same healthy toy family that Woody was running. Instead, you picked oppression as a hobby. Let us break down Mr. Glass from the Unbreakable trilogy. He wanted proof that extraordinary people existed. Honestly, same. It's a reasonable goal, but his chosen method was domestic terrorism as a science experiment. He could have started a podcast. He could have written a book. He could have emailed literally anyone. Instead, he said, let me cause mass chaos to collect data. And excuse me while I wear last season's shorts. We have Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. She demanded competence. Fair. She wanted people who take their jobs seriously. Also fair. But instead of mentoring anybody, she emotionally suplexed everyone within a 5-foot radius for not knowing the exact shade of blue. She could have offered guidance, but what she chose was emotional warfare with couture. And I tried to let it go, but there is Hans from Frozen. He identified a major political vulnerability. Great catch. He spotted a kingdom with no adult supervision, no security, and rulers who are emotionally unstable. Solid assessment. But instead of starting a diplomatic conversation or offering actual government support, he speed ran treason like he was auditioning for a villain marathon. He could have helped, but he chose chaos. And honestly, that's the real theme here. These people had decent points, but instead of communicating like normal humans, they filled out the villain starter pack and added emotional damage as a bonus feature. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for basic problem-solving skills. Now that I think about it, some villains were dangerously close to having a point.